All right.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining in. Yes, today we have Manisha with us again, and she's going to talk about emotional intelligence. So, over to you, Manisha.
Thank you. Thank you, Minuji. Thank you, Auntie. Good morning, everyone. I hope all are doing well. And yes, I, am I audible?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So today, again, a very, very interesting and very demanding topic. I would say that we'll discuss, we'll interact, we'll share our thoughts, our emotions together. So the topic for today is emotional intelligence. And so before we start with any topic uh, of emotional intelligence, let's discuss some basics. Like, before I get into all the definitions and everything. So let's start with some of the basics of difference of brain, mind, and intelligence. So as we all know that as a human being, we have organs, and the most important organ is brain. So it controls basically thoughts, memories, emotions, touch, motor skills, vision, everything, breathing, temperature, hunger. This is being controlled by brain, which is an organ. So what is mind basically? So mind is basically also it's a recollection of all the memories, and it also a part which the part of a person that feels, perceives things. It has the ability to think. It has the ability to take the decisions. Now there's another part which is intelligence. So there's a definition which is there on the screen is in English and Hindi. The ability to understand, learn and think. समझने, सीखने और सोचने की क्षमता. That's basically intelligence. So basically, understanding comes from an active listening and focus. And after active listening, intelligence develops. So this is something, these are the different types of intelligence. It's naturalistic, collaborative, emotional, logical, interpersonal, creative, and linguistic. So today, basically, we will talk about emotional intelligence. There are 9 different types of intelligence. So before I start with emotional intelligence, you might have heard about IQ as well. That's intelligent question. Question is all about the capability. So what is basically IQ and what is basically EQ and what is the difference between that? We'll talk about EQ. However, IQ is nothing but when we use our logical mind to excel in our life and to get the success in the outer world. An emotion questioned is full of emotions. It's not fixed. So if we are emotional, we are improving our quality of life by improving our emotions. So this is a continuous process. However, IQ is fixed. It cannot be increased. So before I get into uh, EQ definition and in detail, I would like to play a quick quiz just to know ourselves that might be we have heard this topic earlier. I would request everyone to unmute their mic and if they can answer these questions, any one of you. So the first question is, as per this is a pre-test basically, that emotional intelligence includes individuals' ability to motivate oneself, capacity to control impulses, ability to emphasize with others, or all of above? Anyone wants to answer? I would request if anyone can participate into it.
I think it's all of the above.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Wonderful. So another question is, what do you need to be to, I mean, what do you need to do to be emotionally intelligent? Is it identify what you feel, use and manage your emotion, understand why you feel that way, or all of the above? Any guesses? Any try? All right. It's yes, it's all of the above. Okay, so the next question is, what does understanding emotions means? I would request anyone can answer that. What is their understanding of emotions? Talking to someone is emotion, releasing what you feel is emotion, crying to release tensions is emotion, or making sense of what you feel. Anyone want to answer this question?
Would it be the
It's
last
just
one?
right. Wonderful. Making sense of what you feel. Great. And the last one, controlling impulse is manifested when you immediately buy what you want, meet friends during examination week. This may be for students. Wait for the right time to buy your dream car. Insist on your parents that you want a new cell phone.
C.
Yes.
Anyone want to answer?
Yeah. I think someone answered.
Controlling
I think
impulse.
it's say
Sorry.
C. I think someone also answered C.
Apologies.
C.
Someone has
This would
answered.
be, sorry, it's not audible. Okay, wonderful. Yes, it's C. Absolutely. Yeah. I can see in the chat box. Yeah. Wait for the right time to buy your dream car. Wonderful. Great. This was just to understand that what is emotional intelligence. So I'm moving further. These are the different kind of emotions in our life: happy, sad, angry, excited, tired, guilty, shy, jealous. These are the different, whenever there is a kind of emotion, there is a kind of an expression on our faces. And this is the definition basically. What is emotional intelligence? It's all about ability to monitor one's own and other feelings and emotions, and to discriminate among them, and to use this information to guide one's thinking and actions. So I'm taking care of my emotion. I'm also taking care of other person's emotions and feelings too. And to deal with the right intelligence, with the right wisdom, is emotional intelligence. So there are 4 competencies of emotional intelligence, or we can say that within this manner, we can manage our emotions. It's all about self and others. So in self, there are 2 things: self-awareness and self-management. You can say that self-awareness is basically, it's a part of awareness, and in action, it is how to manage if you are already aware of it. And if we are taking care of others' emotions, then it is social awareness and relationship management. So before I go further, I would like to play a very nice video, and it's really nice explanation which is given in the video. So self-awareness, this is the first one we will discuss. Who am I and what are my potential areas of development? I'll just share it with audio.
Can I say something? I'm the type of person, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you that I don't know. But I bet you what? I know how to find the answer, and I will find the answer. Is that fair enough? I can do it.
No, you can't. No one can. It's bullshit.
No, I'm pretty sure I can do it.
No, you can't.
Let me see it. Give it here.
Well, listen, we can drive around all day. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can.
You're sick.
टाइम झाड़ू मारो तो भी कम है। हम इंसान है कि मशीन? कितना टाइम साफ करेगा? मैं मरता रहूंगा दिन भर, झाड़ू मारता रहूंगा। सब यहीं से जाएंगे, दूसरी जगह से नहीं जा सकते। अरे उधर मत चलो, अभी साफ किया है।
सॉरी।
क्या सॉरी? तुम तो सॉरी बोल के निकल जाएगा। सबका क्रिकेट अपन को सुनना पड़ेगा। सुनेगा? 20 साल से तो सुनता है।
काका, नाम क्या है तुम्हारा?
क्यों? कंप्लेन करने का है? मकसूद नाम है मेरा, जाओ करो।
कंप्लेन नहीं करने का, थैंक यू बोलने का। सच्ची। तुम बहुत मस्त काम करते हैं मकसूद भाई। पेशेंट लोग जब ठीक होता है तो सब डॉक्टर को थैंक यू बोलता है। तुम साला सबका कचरा पट्टी उठाता है, तुमको कोई थैंक यू नहीं बोलता। मेरे को तुमको थैंक यू बोलने का मकसूद है। थैंक यू मकसूद है। सॉरी।
कोई बात नहीं, जा जा, हो जाएगा सब।
So this was the video for self-awareness and social awareness. It was, and let's discuss further. So if you are already self-aware, then self-management is really very easy. So in self-awareness, we have seen that how the person was really aware about his own feelings. So if your ability to use awareness of your emotions to stay flexible and positively, it directly reflects your behavior, and that is known as something which is self-management. So managing your emotions very wisely. Many times it happens that, a lot of people actually managing their frustration and anger inappropriately. If you are appropriately using it, it is self-management, because now you're aware of it, that you are getting angry on any situation. A lot of people actually take a lot of decisions also in stressful situations. That's a poor EQ. But if you really need high EQ and a good EQ, that's emotional intelligence, then it's better to discipline your thoughts, to know your thoughts, to be aware of your thoughts. And then you can take control of your emotions when responding to these stressful situation. We have also seen in the video. So this is one of the examples of self-management, I would say. So there is a personality, his name is John. So there are two examples of low self-management and high self-management. And John is one of the characters who is very quick and harsh, and he is very straightforward person. So I wish he would take some time to gather himself when things get stressful. So he reacts very fast. He vents. So I mean, he just reacts. He just says whatever he feels like saying, and therefore it's very difficult for him. It's a hard time for him to win others' hearts as well. So his contribution towards his managing his emotions and other emotions is really difficult. So it's not that he doesn't care about his team. It's all about, this is an example. There is a character who is John, which is in the team, which is in the organization. So there is a team. Whatever comes in his heart, in feelings, he just speaks very harsh. It doesn't mean that he doesn't care about his team. He does, but he lets his emotion fully control how he leads. So this is the example of low self-management. And on the other hand, for example, if the same person is reacting in some other manner, it changes to high self-management. So John is one of the professionals. Even if he, for example, if he shows so much of patience and empathy, as we have seen in the videos, with everyone that he deals with in the team, then nobody is annoying of him. Everyone gives response to him nicely. He keeps a high standard and handles people with care and respect. So in high self-management, he's taking care of his emotions and other people emotions as well. So this is one of the example of self-management. Another thing is relationship management. So in relationship management, this is referring to your ability to form a relationship based on manipulation and control. Is it like that? So once you develop the skill, will you possess the power to mold any relationship in your favor? No, it's nothing like that. That is basically this mindset is a selfish misinterpretation of relationship management. Basically, there is a person, his name is Daniel Goleman. He has written a very beautiful book on emotional intelligence, how to manage the relationships. Either it's boss or an employee, a mother and a father, a mother and a daughter, any relationship in the world. So the term associated with emotional intelligence is defined by him, and it's all about building your interpersonal communication skills, how you are communicating with other person to manage the relationships. So it's just one example of relationship management. This is related to one of the, we can say, importance of relationships to athletes, because relationship develops with time, with your proper handling. It never happens in one day. So there is an example of athlete. So first step is how he develops the relationship with the entire team. And the first point is it starts with the parents, it's family. At a very early stage, when his mind was very flexible and he was able to manage his emotions at early stage. After that, when he has started making relationship with the coach, the relationship will lead to more confident relationship, more opportunities for learning, and their support in helping to reach his goal. That is the life of an athlete. And the third point is when he's playing with other teammates, he would be more, rather than jealousy, he would be into more healthy competition. He would be encouraging others as well, and helping others, and also focusing on his own goals and more enjoyment in playing the sport. So this is one of the example of relationship management. This is a list. I would request everyone if can go through the list, because we only can analyze ourselves that where we are at the moment. And this is about the characteristics of a low EQ person and the characteristics of a high EQ person. So we can see that a low EQ person, you can see the face of a person, how sad that person is. If only I had a different job, if only I had finished graduation, if only I had been handsome, beautiful, if I had good contacts. These are the list of low EQ person. High EQ will say a time to be aggressive and a time to be passive, a time to fight and a time to love, a time to work and a time to play. Honestly speaking, these characteristics I have read in Bible. A time to speak and a time to be silent. So these are the characteristics of high EQ person. We can all understand, we can make our own checklist, and we can check that where we need the improvement and where we are standing right now. So we are identifying our emotions at the moment. So this is the graphical representation. There are some studies. This is something which is a very, we can say that random studies which I have taken. That people who have high sense of emotional intelligence have wonderful overperformance in every field of life. Either it's relationship, either it's professional relationship, either the quality of life, personal effectiveness. So the quality overall is really high. So now this is something how we can actually develop high EQ, emotional intelligence. These are some of the tips which I'm representing. Many times, we say that, no, I know everything. So rather than saying, I know everything, let's unlearn and learn new things. Like we can replace it, I feel. We can actually, identify our own feeling. That's good if we are identifying it. And we can understand, if we can understand that, what is the difference between thoughts and feelings? This basically differentiation also helps to develop higher emotional intelligence and take more responsibility of our own feelings rather than blaming others. Use your feelings to help make decisions. If you are really emotionally intelligent and strong, you can take your own decisions. Use feelings to set and achieve goals. Actually, honestly speaking, if we are emotionally intelligent, our goals achieving are very, very easy. It's really easy. These are some more pointers. Feel energized, not angry. Validate other person's feeling. At the time of conversation, we should also understand that how other person is feeling or in which state that person is. Let's show respect to others. Don't advise, command, control, criticize, judge, or lecture to others. Just address your feelings and other feelings. And avoid people who invalidate you. That's fine. Let them validate you or invalidate you. That's fine. So these are, okay, this is the emotional question or intelligent, we can say, at workplace. These are some of the, 10 key steps. If we really follow these steps at workplace, our relationship with our colleagues, our performance, and our bosses will be wonderful, way beyond our expectations. So first of all, that we are working in an organization, so we need to assess the organization needs. Another thing is setting very clear goals, encouraging participants, providing an organizational culture that supports learning, conduct ongoing evaluation if you are at managerial position, demonstrating a very clear business case in case you are representing something in the organization and you're emotionally balanced, you're not mixing your personal and professional life, then demonstration would be very clear and crisp. Assessing personal strengths and limits. We all know our weaknesses and our strengths. So we can assess where we can, do better at workplace, where we can get the opportunities at workplace, encouraging others and use of your own skills at job, and providing feedback with care, not being so emotional, not being so rude, not being so harsh. So providing feedback in a very balanced manner, in a very positive manner. So these are some of the 9 suggestions for developing your EI, I would say. First of all, become emotionally literate. Label your feelings. First of all, let's understand, are we angry? Are we into the state of despair? Are we into the state of jealousy? Or what kind of emotions are coming in my mind? That is very, very important. Which kind of situation is this? Let's accept it. So everything starts from acceptance. Distinguish between thoughts and feelings, as we have seen earlier. As we have also seen earlier, that let's not do any lecturing to others. Let's take responsibility of our own feelings and use your feelings to help make decisions. You can also help your elders, your younger people, in fact, in the office, even in the society. If we are living in the society, we can also take decisions. Many times, even we have society meetings. So, any kind of decision we can take if we are emotionally balanced. And always feel energized. People who are of high emotional intelligence, they feel always energized. These are some of the suggestions. So this is the book basically in which you will find various techniques of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman, he is the author of Social Intelligence. Wonderful courses as well as wonderful, tips, I would say, you will get in this particular book. So thank you so much. Your emotional mind is the lead system and source of happiness, satisfaction, joy, and love. So basically, we all are here to be joyful always and to be happy always. So these are some of the few things where we can socially, we can also be aware to manage our emotions, to use our emotions correctly, wisely, in relationship management as well, at workplace, at home, in the society, in the country. And we can also see that nowadays in India, everywhere we are getting the voting is going on. That is for the development of our country. So there also emotional intelligence comes in place. So that's not analysis. Basically, if you are emotionally balanced, you will only vote to the right person, which is good for the development of the country. If you are thinking something into any other direction, then maybe your decision will be wrong. So thank you so much today for this particular session on emotional intelligence. I would request everyone to give and share their suggestions, their thoughts on this.
Thank you, Manisha. Thank you, Manisha. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Uh, would you like to share some?
Let's discuss some situations which happens in our daily life, or maybe at our workplace, or maybe at home, so that we can identify the type of emotion. Are we really feeling empathized? I mean, are we empathizing the situation, or we are reacting on the situation? Anyone want to start?
Hi, Manisha ji. I,
Hello.
hi. So, as a trainer, I feel that emotions do come out, and as a laughter yoga practitioner, I do not
All right.
um, I do not tolerate anyone hurting my mom, my dad, and my caregiver who's been with me for about 10 years. And
Okay.
yeah, recently I had the recently I had the recently I had the
Mm-hmm.
recently I had the trust issues with my second caregiver who's for my mom. So she
All
takes
right.
care she takes care of me twice a month when my caregiver goes off. And yesterday she's like really not used to me. So she always like fights. I mean, when my caregiver goes off, she always like fights back with me. So, but trying to control myself. So sometimes, is 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 the negative emotions coming out normal, or are we not allowed to
Hmm.
have too much of that? Because I'm overly positive.
Okay.
So
All right. Okay. I think it's normal. It's really normal to think. I mean,
okay,
negative thinking, negative emotions comes in our mind. So the first thing is that the best part is congratulations. At least you're addressing it. You know it, that where the things are not right. Because accepting, first thing is identifying. Second thing is you're accepting. And third step is you are changing. It's normal. So if you know that what kind of feelings are coming at that particular situation, we can also make a list of it. We can take a pen and paper, we can identify, we can write it down, and then we can work on it. For example, if this is the feeling that I'm not liking this particular situation, let's wait for the right time to talk or communicate. And that's very normal.
Yeah. So is it because now as we did our subconscious, our consciousness and you, I'm sure you are aware, you've been listening to the videos, I've been going through
Yeah.
hypnosis. So when I miss my hypnosis session, automatically like I begin to see all the gurus in me. But when I miss my hypnosis session, past life regression starts back again. So is it normal after?
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm very a biggest fan of David Goldman, because as a motivational speaker, as someone who did psychology, I am very joyful and very thankful. Yes.
Okay. So you're talking about regression?
Yeah. So, the subconscious mind is very, after a hypnosis, the subconscious mind began to be very sharp. I'm aware of my surroundings because of the neuroplasticity of a lot of trainers here talk about neuroplasticity, Dr. Nupur, Dr. Shabana, and even my hypnotherapist. So yeah, I begin. So it's like past life regression, like thinking of being emotionally detached from everyone for my
Okay.
own for my own peace, except my mother, my caregiver, and my mother, caregiver, and my father is important to me right now. Anybody else is not important to me, because at the end of the day, we are going to come alone and go alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not going to be attached to all my relatives. Yesterday, I had I wanted to relax myself because I'm having an event with cancer awareness this weekend. So
Okay.
so my dad forced me. My dad forced me to go.
Sorry, I'm not getting your question. Can you hear me?
So my dad forced me to go. My dad forced me to go to my auntie's house with my second caregiver, who I'm not used to. So, and she's working for my mom. Yesterday was, and then I had a very bad bad experience.
All right.
So
what exactly?
So how to overcome that in future?
No, the situation is all about what is the exact situation?
So how to overcome people who trigger me and make me angry all the while, especially my second caregiver. How?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand the last situation. Which kind of situation you want to overcome?
How to find peace within myself in negative
Okay.
situations.
Basically, it is about how not to let people trigger us.
To set the boundaries. Is it like that, Minu auntie? To set the boundaries, basically, so that
Yes.
are your correct. So
Yeah.
you can set the boundaries. If you are aware of your own thoughts, if you're aware that this is the point where I will feel sad, then better to set the boundaries that beyond that, you will not get into that situation. It's a practice. It's a practice.
Practice forgiveness also I practice. Even the person is
It
good,
is.
even the person is good or bad, I practice Ho'oponopono, which is I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you.
Yeah. You know the techniques also. Yes, definitely it will work. Because the best part is that you have identified. And another thing is, you know that you want to maintain the peace. Your mind knows this, that I want to maintain peace. So you will take the actions in the same direction. You will set boundaries. Right. Anyone else also want to participate, want to share?
Yeah, I just want to find out, somebody in the family from overseas has come to visit.
Okay.
I am trying to go out of my way, trying to reach out, but the other person always finds no time or cancels programs at the last minute. And it's very annoying and it's disturbing more than annoying also. Because is a close family person. And
Okay.
not staying with me, staying somewhere else, but canceling program, not meeting, not reaching out as much as I'm doing. Am I going? Am I supposed to not go out of my way, wait for somebody to call me, because I get upset, so I call back more than other person's even bothered.
I understand. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
reach out so that the at least I'm doing what I think is right, but I don't know what is right
Okay.
anymore. And now that person's supposed to leave today, and I am not sure. I mean, whether I should go and say bye in person or I should just call up and say bye and not go out of my way.
All right. Okay. First of all, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And the first thing, see, as we have discussed in the session, that high emotional intelligence people, they really manage it. I'll just show the screen again, the same one. How to develop that high. Uh, it's like, the last point is a time to be patient and time to to decide. So if you're trying once, twice, thrice, so it's my opinion that we all should try at one point, and after that, we all need to be patient, because anxiety or any kind of negative thought process is again a low emotional intelligence, because it will only increase chaos, nothing else. Maybe in your mind, maybe some other person's mind as well. So might be that person also needs some space. Maybe that person is also into the thinking process. So probably he or she needs time. Or in case that probably, he or she will convey message through chat or any other means. So right now, as you said, that person is leaving today, we can, if you really want to talk or if you really want to chat, we can leave a very nice, very polite way of expressing ourselves, or we can leave the way it is. If that person is not responding, I think it's better to be intelligent to leave the way it is and to leave on time. So this is the right answer, which I mean, only give through identifying yourself. And the best part is, that what you are doing, how you're approaching, how many times you might have approached, how many times you have got response from that person. So patience is the key, or if that person is not responding, give time or let go. That can be done. Because otherwise it will just disturb our mind and our thoughts. And it will lead to despair emotions, which are negative emotions.
No, but if the person says, okay, I'm free between this and this time or whatever, and I was thinking the person's not even bothered. So should I go in person to say bye, or I'll just send a nice note and saying have a safe journey back?
Because this is something which is coming in your thoughts because of the actions
Yeah.
of other person.
Yeah,
And it's
because
still
you have a
bothering you.
family connection. That's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't
Yeah.
bother.
Yeah, I understand. So in this matter, if you really think that it is the right way to communicate and to clear the doubts, that's something which can be done. We can sit silently, we can sit, and talk regarding this, that you were so busy, or when will you come next time, or what happened, why it was not, and in a very calmly manner, in a very mature, intelligent manner. Because this is the thought which is going on in your mind. And we can clarify
Yeah,
this
I
by
could be
meeting and by
mature, but
communicating.
I could be mature, but the other person is not mature. Could answer in a very immature manner. Oh, I was busy. I mean, I had too many things to do. Blah 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 blah. So you just feel why are you going out of your way?
Hmm,
Why are you doing? Why can't I be just calm and just forget about reaching out so much?
That's the same problem I'm facing. I'm caring too much for,
Yeah, I
So
think I'm
first of
caring
all,
more than the other
yeah,
person
please,
deserves.
May I add something?
please.
So, Umaji, they have reached out to you that we are free at this time, right?
Sorry?
They have reached out to you that I'm free between this time.
No, they haven't. No,
Okay.
she said she'll let me know.
Okay. Okay.
She'll send me a note. That's it. So when she sends, if I'm free at that time, I'll go.
Yeah.
If I'm
So then
not
it's
free,
okay.
then
You
bye
let
bye.
it be. Yeah, you let it be there. You wait for the note. If it doesn't come, well and good. And what I believe is go with your heart. Whatever you feel right, do that. Don't look at the other person.
follow your
I,
intuition, right?
that is what I do, and then I get scolded by my family members.
It's okay.
You
Everyone will
are
have their own opinion. It's okay. So, and once they understand, okay, she's not going to do anything, so they'll start accepting it.
others. They also you go out of your way. You care, and the other person is not even no didn't even tell you before arriving in Delhi, but the person's came after 5 years, should have done blah blah blah. Nobody, so it's sad, but what do you do? That's the person, the way of dealing with life. What can you do? I
So
can't teach
yeah,
diplomacy.
right. I've noticed that people who live abroad they become very distant. So relations
No,
don't
guys,
matter much to them.
they're very rukha.
Yeah.
Rukha is
Yes.
the word. I
Yeah,
mean, to them, when they come here, they're only running from one shop to the
Yeah.
other.
For their
And
own, yeah,
for
whatever
their
they want
own,
to
yeah, everything's on. I have to do this. I have to do this. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I mean, oh my God, you've come after 5 years. You don't have the time to meet. And if somebody makes a plan, oh, I have to go somewhere else now. I think, can we meet tomorrow? Can we meet? Oh, forget it.
do. So you are giving them plenty of rope, so it's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it.
That's it. I always feel,
Yeah.
well, I thought I'll at least, now the person's going, I better go and say bye.
Uh-huh.
Arey, agla is not even bothered. Why the hell am I going out of But that's me. That's unfortunate.
Right.
So Manisha,
Here here we really need to take care of our emotions first.
Yeah.
We should not hurt ourselves. That's the first priority.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
the other
And another
person,
thing is, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
no, like Meenuji said, the people who live abroad become very, cold and
Distanced, they
Yeah.
become
calculating in the sense they are not emotionally connected.
connected.
Yeah. And they expect you to go
Yeah.
out of your way. That is the, and if you don't do even one thing and they are, they could be doing anything.
I
So
give them need their forgiveness and it's okay.
yeah. No, I just overlook, but because life is too short to carry on any grudges. The other person also must understand that they can't take you for granted.
Absolutely.
I just feel that she's taking me for granted.
Mhm.
Whenever she needs me, she will. Otherwise, forget it.
Mhm.
So this is one thing, sorry. Another thing, actually, I got. I mean, from your situation, I got another topic to add into the same presentation. Is all about cultural feelings.
Yes.
Probably, as Meenuji said, that maybe that people who go out abroad, they change emotionally also. So we can also
They do.
now,
Unfortunately.
yeah,
Not only abroad, but the ones who are here, our family members, when we win something, they are like envious because I won Miss Beautiful Smile. So certain members of my mom's side are jealous. My mom's sister, especially, but because I didn't invite her for the pageant, I could only invite a small crowd. She's not talking, so I choose to ignore. So these small things, negative people couldn't. Negative people.
I think they are very insecure, Rajveer. They are.
Yeah.
You are not to
Mm.
worry. They are very insecure within themselves.
With
I
them,
guess if you didn't invite, she felt that, she was not good enough.
yeah.
Am I
She
right,
felt
Manisha?
she felt that, oh, I didn't invite her because I was, even though I had my own small circle to invite. Only, and she didn't like that. She came and shouted in my house. So they have their own insecurities within them.
Now
So
we are discussing two different things: cultural difference and
Yes.
family
Yeah.
thing.
That also comes under relationship management. So as we have
yes,
seen the four different, even we do not know that those people are also meeting many other people as well. So what is there is to maintain our emotional body first. For example, if I'm in the office and I'm interacting with my boss on the daily basis, so there is a team which is interacting with my boss on the daily basis. I am one of the members. So my boss is interacting with different emotional balanced or imbalanced people. So what is the first thing which I have to do is to maintain my emotions first. And then to see that the other person is in which emotional state. There is we all might have, taken flights many times. So the first instruction always comes from the air hostesses. You wear
Take your
your
own
mask first
oxygen mask.
and then fix the other person's mask. That is very important.
And that is what the people living abroad are doing. They are fixing their own oxygen mask. They are not bothered about you.
We travel more by air, that's why.
No, they live isolated lives. They are not.
Absolutely.
They are not interacting as much as we do living in India.
Exactly.
Variety of emotions and people and families and friends. As a larger group, we are dealing with.
Right.
They are just a very isolated group, or just
Also, it's just
a minimal
rushing around doing
apna family.
That's it.
That's it.
Bilkul, bilkul.
Wife and the child. That's it. Beyond that, if you don't toe their line, you're no good.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
They don't waste time in looking into your emotions. They're not waste.
Hmm.
They're not interested in
That's
your
what I
emotions.
used to.
They're only interested in theirs. So the oxygen mask तो लगा लिया, उसके बाद दूसरा कोई मरे या जिए.
You don't have the time also.
Ha. You know,
Yeah.
that's not you're right, Manisha. Sorry, Meenuji. Exactly the way they think. They don't have the time.
Yeah.
All this nitty gritty. कि
Yeah.
तुम्हें feel bad हुआ या नहीं हुआ, because they don't live in that relationship every day of their life. No, they're just visiting, and then they're just interested in themselves. So I guess we have to learn how to deal with them.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. As a human, I would say that as a human being, I would say that that should be empathetic towards other feelings. It's very, very important. And what I have experienced in many of my training sessions also, if I want to teach empathy, it's not easy. I mean, empathy is not to be, there is no training on empathy. Empathy comes from humanity. Empathy comes from if we are really caring for other person, and if we have the solution for that emotion. Therefore there is a difference between sympathy and empathy. So empathy comes with the solution and feelings that we are actually feeling, okay, I'm sorry, I'm not able to meet you this time. Maybe next time I'll meet you. This was the situation. So open
Yeah,
communication,
that is the
empathy.
least they can do. Then the other person doesn't feel bad. But a lot
Yeah.
of people do it. I can't say everybody living abroad is the same, but no, some people are. They really
Hmm.
change a lot. And I feel when they live abroad, they should be more, if you give them something, they are very, very thankful. They appreciate. They don't take you for granted. But I don't know. But this person is totally different. So I find it very difficult. There's no appreciation, and there is no interaction. So I can't teach them how to behave. Grown up people. So you take them in your stride. What do you do? How do you behave?
They also need actually emotional intelligence training. They really need to work on themselves. So the best part is that you wait. You wait.
See, they think they know everything. I guess you're right. They're very insecure, or I guess people behave like this when they are very insecure. Or they have some kind of a complex. I think so. What do you say?
Probably because the circumstances maybe that made them like that.
They
The
definitely there's
circumstances
a
or the
lot of
situations.
insecurity. They have that also. And they lose connect with the people back home.
Ah, it's like they don't have the time. They're
Yeah.
too busy. Round the clock, they're only interested in making money.
Definitely.
See, Umaji, the best part is that at least you know that you are emotional at this time or you are emotional at this point. You have identified that trigger.
That's
Maybe the
exactly,
other person has not even identified the trigger as he doesn't have the time.
that's,
So he
ex-
has not identified that I need to address my own emotions.
that's exactly what I'm going through with my siblings. They always say busy, busy, busy. And then same situation for everybody. I guess we just need to release and let go. Yeah, they're at the loss, not
They are,
us.
they are at a loss, unfortunately, for them. But anyway, say a prayer for them.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Bottom line is work on yourself. That's all.
We pray for them every day through our prayers so that they're healthy and happy in their own homes. That's what I believe in.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's the kind of empathy we should have.
Yeah.
So I think we've had a wonderful discussion about it all. So, and we can now
Thank
wind up.
you.
Hopefully, it's given insights to all of us. So,
Yes.
Yes.
yes, Shivanaji.
I'm just saying, yeah, it was really a nice session. Thank you, Manisha ji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for participation. And these are all real life situations. It really helps me also to bring something new. Thank you.
Yeah, like the cultural differences.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. But are we right? Are we right, Meenuji and me, that it does happen, I think, a lot. People do lose connect.
I think it's natural when you're not meeting somebody all the time and not interacting, you lose connect with them. Even if you're like in your own home, if you're not interacting, the person doesn't need to go abroad to lose that connect.
Yeah, I guess.
Relations are something we need to work on constantly. We cannot take them for
Correct.
granted.
Hmm. So it can't be one-sided, no? But
Absolutely, it has to be both sided.
so if you are doing it and the other person doesn't do, so what do? You just drop
Absolutely.
communication. That's it.
But basically,
I think it takes two
And
hands
then-
to clap.
and then you will be told, oh, you don't call.
Yeah. So
So
you
what do
don't call.
Either
You
way,
don't
you are
call,
the
so why
victim.
should I call like that?
You don't have the time to go. I mean, you've been the times that you have called are not valued. One time you won't call, or twice you won't call, then oh my God. So how are you supposed to always give, and the other person's forget it? Anyway, we have to guard ourselves first, I think.
So that's why this is you have to be in constant connection with yourself, working on yourself. It's okay.
That's why we are here, consciously positive.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Shivanaji, for organizing this.
Yeah, Shabana,
So
thank
today we can do one thing after the session, after ending the session, we all can make a checklist of emotional triggers and even in every area of our life, and we can start afresh and working on it.
Yes, so we will get more emotionally smart.
Yeah.
And then we will have also a follow-up session based on when we write our triggers.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
I think there could be some physical exercises too, like
Yeah.
Qigong, all those are physically to release your emotions, so you can handle it better.
After that, after writing, it may cause some trauma release. But that's normal, you see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
in
anyway,
fact, honestly, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, thank you so much for wonderful session. Manisha,
Thank you.
I really learned a lot how to control. I learned a lot in spiritual fest last week. So that's why my mind is like sharper. Even I missed hypnotherapy last week. I'm able to control my emotions quite. Yeah. So I think I need to start back my hypnotherapy again, because last week my hypnotherapist was sick.
You.
So thank you so much for.
Thank you so much.
I hope to.
Wonderful day. Thank you so much.
I hope to see you in the next session. Bye bye.
Yes, definitely. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.